Oh yeah. Stream time, baby. Just run a little bit behind today, so I'm just doing the social media blast, letting them know we're live. We got a good one planned here today. Razor XG, I see you there. Jost80, my man. Brother Bill. Human Interact, the first one. What is up, Human Interact? It is great to have you here. Almost ready for this extravaganza to start. Knee-high spy, my man. Bro Bryce Health, what's up? Alright guys, let's get this party started. Today we're gonna be playing a new Amiga game. A new Amiga game, work in progress. And a Commodore 64 game, which is also an Amiga game, all works in progress. So today's demo is very appropriate for this because it's got a 16-bit mode and an 8-bit mode. If you got a volume control on your listening device, turn it up for one of the best demos ever. Ghost Town, RNO, Metro Police. Ghost Town, here we go! Ghost Town, RNO. It is Razor. Paula for the win. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming. Oh yeah, Ghost Town, baby. RNO. The Amiga music should be playing. I don't hear it. I don't know why I don't hear my Amiga music playing. It sounds low. Let me try a different track. This is what happens. This is what happens when you are racing to get a stream going. There we go. We got Amiga music. I had the mute button hit. You don't want to hit the mute button. What is up, everyone? Happy Thursday to you all. It's been a little bit crazy getting ready for the stream. You know, life happens, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just so happy to be here with all of you. We got a great stream for you today. We've got the team from Double-Sided Games on, and we're gonna check out a brand new Amiga game, a brand new Commodore 64 game, and the Amiga version of that game. They're all works in progress at the moment, guys, but we're gonna learn all about it. I haven't even played these games yet, so it's gonna be very, very interesting to play these games together with them and with you. Yo, Mr. Dig 46, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. And Brother Bill with the resub. Thank you, Brother Bill. It's a pleasure to have you. Human Interact, what's up, Human Interact? It's great to see you. I hope I get to the Bay Area soon. Wow, it's so awesome to see everyone here today. I hope you guys love that demo. It's one of my all-time favorites. Ghost Town, one of the best demo scene groups. I'm gonna turn off the Amiga volume a little bit here. Hold on. We are listening to a little Jazz Cat, and Jazz Cat was the amazing musician for that demo. One of the best in the biz. Mandy, it is great to see you, man. It is great to see you, Mandy. Mandy, I love your demos too, by the way. I'm gonna play them on my next stream. This stream has just been like a little bit crazy to get ready for. Thank you, Brother Bill. I appreciate it, my man. Oh man, it's so great to see everyone here. Mandy's here, Razor XG, Air Yuri's in the hot tub. Pierre is here. Pierre, hopefully I'll see you tonight, buddy. Are you gonna be able to make it tonight, Pierre? Today's stream, guys, is gonna be a little bit shorter than usual. I got a hard out at 5 p.m. my time, which is 2 hours from the start time, because I got a conference call for my real job. So I got a hard out at 5 p.m. It's gonna be a lean and mean stream. Hey, what's up, Indie Retro News? What's up, Timeslip 1974? Great to see you. Poetic Android is here. Bro Bryce Health. It's awesome to have everyone here, man. It's gonna be a great stream. We're gonna check out this new game. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, so tonight there's a Westchester Amiga user group meeting. If you happen to be in the White Plains, New York area tonight and you want to come join us for the meeting, we meet at 7 p.m. in the Galleria Mall food court. If you want more info, just hit me up with a whisper if you want, or on the social medias. Unfortunately, guys, I'm not gonna do the news today. Next week's stream. I'm gonna stream again next week. Next week, I'll get back to normal, like a little bit normal. But today, being that we have our guests with us, and being that I really do have to finish by 5 o'clock, I'm not gonna do the news today. I apologize for that. I just want to get to our guests. The only bit of news. let me change to this down by the library track. There we go. Oh yeah, down at the library. I like it. Let's see. So the only bit of news here is somehow I got entered in some kind of like Amiga community contest for you know, contributions to the Amiga community this year. It's going to be an award given out at Amiga 34 in Germany in October. I have no idea if I can make it to that show. I would love to go to Amiga 34. I would love it, but like things are a little bit nuts for me right now. Fortunately, I got a lot of jobs brewing, so I don't know what October is going to bring. But yeah, there's a vote. You can vote here, man. If you do !vote in the chat, it brings up the ballot. It brings up the ballot. Let me see if I can bring this up on the stream really quick. I haven't like posted this to all my social medias yet. Let's see if I can bring this up. Oh, yeah, okay. I already voted, so it won't let me vote. It won't let me see the screen because I voted once already. But if you click on that link, man, you can see that there's some like amazing people who are nominated. It's an honor just to be nominated for this little award. But if you know, there's so many people on there that deserve it. I mean, geez, the WHD load guy. I mean, he wins in my book, hands down. Richard making my favorite game. I love Richard. Stephen Jones with the Checkmate 1500s. I mean, it's insane. It's an honor just to be part of this group. But if you like my streams and you want to give me a vote, you got 2 votes, man. If you want one of them to be for Amiga Bill, man, head over to that link and drop a vote on me or anyone else, man. Like I said, everyone on that list is an Amiga All-Star in my opinion, and it's an honor to be on that list. So go ahead and vote. It's just a fun little contest. Oh man. Air Yuri's got his old mini DV cam working. Oh, I like it. I like it. The captain's on the bridge. What's up, Captain John? Oh, the Indie Retro, you got a little fear flying. Indie Retro, I had a really big fear of flying because I had an incident on a plane once, and I was able to overcome the fear with hypnotism. I got hypnotized, and I went to a flying without fear class because I have to fly for my job, so it was like do or die. You know what I mean? But the hypnotism's great, and so is the Flying Without Fear class, and so is Jack Daniels. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. You didn't get a mention for the Media Community Award, Indie Retro. You certainly you know, deserved it. You absolutely deserved the mention. You would get my vote. You would get my vote for sure. That's the problem with awards like this. Like, how do you give out this award? It's crazy, right? It's crazy. How can you choose? It's just a fun contest. So hopefully, you know, you'll be there next year. I didn't even know about this. Someone just posted in my Discord like, hey, you got nominated for an Amiga Community Award. I'm like, what? I'm like, cool. All right. If I win, I'll give you a shout out, Indie Retro News. If I win, I will give you a strong shout out because I get most of my news from Indie Retro News. So I appreciate that very, very much. I'll give everyone who frequents these streams a good shout out. But the truth is, there's so many good people nominated on that list. It's like whoever wins deserves it. You know what I mean? Because there's so many great people. Razor, you did a little hypnotherapy before flying. Nice, Razor. It helps. It helps. Razor voted for me and Richard. Nice. Richard got my vote too. Love Richard. You voted for me in a WHC load guy? That's good. Awesome, Mr. Cole. Sweet. Like I said, even if you don't vote for me and you vote for 2 other people, it's cool. Like, it's cool. Anyway, guys. You only voted for me, Jost80. Didn't understand the language. Jost80. Alright, thank you, Jost80. Oh, man. It's like I said, it's an honor to be nominated. It's also like a little bit weird. I guess, some popularity contest. I don't know. I mean, how can you say no to the WHC load guy? I mean, I use WHD load like every day. You know what I mean? Anyway, and Mandy, I can't wait to, yes. So Mandy, my friend Mandy, has posted a link to his demos that he's been working very hard on. Mandy, I'm gonna play your demos. I want to get the actual demos, and I'm gonna play them on the next stream off my real Amiga. Is that cool? But if you can't wait and you want to see the crap show, go ahead and click on Mandy's YouTube link. That's cool with me. Oh, thank you, Svinto77. I don't even know if I really deserve to be on it. I'm just a fan who like does these streams and does the YouTube videos and does the user group. You know, for me, Amiga's all about the community and it's a lot of fun. I do it all for the fun. Do it for the love. Do it for the Amiga love. All right, enough babbling. Like I said, today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter than usual, so I want to get the guys from Double-Sided Games on. Let me see if this works. Let me see if I can go like this. Yeah, here it is. So here's the website for Double-Sided Games. They produce Commodore 64 and Amiga games, and they are run. The CEO is my main man, Jeremy Marston, who's going to be on the stream in a second. If you guys want the link to Double-Sided Games, I've got a command for it. Just do !double in the chat. And you will get a link to Double-Sided Games' website. They've got lots of cool stuff. We've played their Commodore 64 games on here before. We've played, not all of them, but we've played like La Abbey de Mort and a couple other ones. Thank you, Brother Bill. I appreciate that. They had the National Fun Post Agency. That's a cool name. I like that. I do, bro, Bryce South, you know it. I do it for the bling bling. Oh, nice, Richard. I am well. Thank you so much. So here's the website to Double-Sided Games. We can go to !double, and there's your link to Double-Sided Games and their website where you can buy their stuff. So I'll tell you guys what. Let's get this party started. Without further ado, let me ring the guys at Double-Sided Games. Let's see if we're here. Let's see if we're here. Ring, ring, ring. Can the Double-Sided Games hear me calling from New York?
Yes, we can.
Okay, I hear Jeremy there. Let's bring the guys on. There we are. Welcome to the stream, Double-Sided Games team. In the upper left corner, we have Sean Waters. In the upper right corner, we have Mike Richmond. And in the lower section of the screen, we have the one and only Mr. Jeremy Marston, who's no stranger to these streams. Close friend of mine. We exhibit every year at Vintage Computer Festival East, and his exhibits are always one of my favorites, man. He does all these wild, weird, and wacky European computers. Jeremy's a good friend of mine, and it's an honor to have all three of you guys on the stream today. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Thank you.
Hello. Thank you.
So guys, going around the horn, let's start with Sean. Sean, do you want to just introduce yourself briefly and tell us a little bit about your game?
Certainly. So I'm the principal coder for Black Dawn. Now, back in the 90s, I did a lot of...
Guys, hold on one sec. Sean, let me mute this for a second. I'm sorry. My alert came on and it was a little bit loud. but Steel Fight 82, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that very, very much, Steel Fight. Okay, I muted my alert, so sorry to interrupt, Sean. Start again, please.
That's all right. So, as I said, I'm the main coder, only coder for Black Dawn. Now, I did lots and lots of Black Dawns back in the 90s. Originally, Andy Campbell did the first couple. I picked up a copy via shareware, really, really liked it, and became his stalker, and eventually asked him, and he allowed me to code some more based on his IP, which I did a few from there. I think I stopped in about 97, 98. Didn't touch the Amiga for about 20 years. So I was browsing in the web, indie news one day. I saw Shadows of Surgoth tech demo there one day, and I commented saying, "Oh, I remember back in the 90s when I used to write games like this." Jeremy replied and kind of baited me into writing another one. And 9 months later, here I am, almost finished.
Excellent. And Shadows of Surgoth is another dungeon crawler. Black Dawn Rebirth is a dungeon crawler that you're working on for the Amiga. And
that's correct.
Right, so you saw that dungeon crawler, you got inspired. That's awesome, Sean. Well, thanks. I can't wait we're gonna play the game in a few minutes here, guys. I'm just gonna have everyone introduce themselves. So that's awesome. There's lots of exciting stuff coming from Double-Sided. So Mike, you've got a game coming up with Double-Sided as well. We're gonna play in a few minutes.
Yeah. It's my first ever Commodore 64 game. I've been beavering away since about Easter of this year, trying to put it all together. My background is as a musician. I used to work on the Amiga, on quite a lot of Sean's games, amongst others, back in the sort of mid-90s. And I've just sort of tried my hand at programming. Vegetables is my first attempt.
Sweet. Yeah, Vegetables is a fun game. It's going to be available for Commodore 64 and Amiga, which is super, super cool. Jeremy, welcome back. This man needs no introduction if you've seen my streams in the past, but Jeremy, why don't you give yourself a little intro and tell us a little bit about double-sided games?
Well, so I created double-sided games. There are different dates, but let's say the official version is January of this year. We started with L'Abbaye des Morts for the Commodore 64. But before that, I was working with Collector Vision. This is the first time I started to act as a somewhat project manager for retro games, where we did Sydney Hunter for the Commodore 64, which you tested too. So yes, and my goal with double-sided games is just to bring, cardboard boxed games as back in the days, on their original support. And also to make them as cheap as possible. And I'd like to cover all the machines I can, but only computers. I don't deal with consoles.
So not just Commodore and Amiga. You guys do other.
No. I'm trying to work on doing Atari ST games and Amstrad games, and I'm trying to aim for the lesser loved computers for new games, I would say. So the Amstrad. I also have thought about the MSX. So we'll see what happens in the future. But if someone has a project or something they would like to, send to me, I'd be happy to look at it and talk about it for
Perfect.
any machine.
Awesome, Jeremy. You're doing a great job there. So far, I've loved all the games. The 64 games are awesome, and your physical copy of L'Abbaye des Morts is incredible. I love it. I was planning on having it today, but I didn't have time to go get it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I just want to make something clear. Many people think I'm coding part of the games, which I'm not. Has been commented like that for us. I'm only dealing with the distributing and packaging and selling of the games. So that's
You're the facilitator.
Yeah,
you're the
producer. Publisher is the official name.
Publisher, there you go.
The instigator.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's without further ado, let's fire up the game. Now this is I'm a little bit nervous, guys. For two reasons. Reason number one is I just made this stack of fresh floppies, so hopefully all went well with my ADF to disk. And I haven't actually even tried the game on Real Amiga yet, so I've got the emulated version as a backup. So fingers crossed this will work. We're gonna start with Black Dawn Rebirth, which is a new dungeon crawler for the Amiga. And now Sean, you're gonna have to help me here because I was never a big dungeon crawler guy. I haven't played many of them. I mean, I played some Dungeon Master back in the day, some Waxworks. I think Elvira had a dungeon crawler as well. Yeah, so I've scratched the surface just a little bit, but I'm not a big dungeon crawler guy. So you're gonna have to help me out here a little bit.
If you play Dungeon Master, you'll be fine.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna switch over to the Amiga here. I'm gonna switch. I got to throw a couple switches. Let's see, Amiga 4 to 3. That looks good. That's so funny. My I don't know. Something just triggered Google on my phone. I must have said a keyword.
Okay, Google.
Yeah, exactly. Guys, and so and like always, if you have any questions for our guests, please do mention me. So do @AmigaBill so I can see your question highlighted. But I just saw a great question from Bro Bryce Health. Bro Bryce is asking if double-sided are adding anything for expanded enhanced Commodore 64s or Amiga, or staying with stock machines.
And I just answered with text, but I can say it again. My goal was to aim at stock machines as much as possible, but we have constraints and we can't do otherwise sometimes. So having a slightly upgraded machine with a bit of more RAM or some stuff like that is okay. So it should stick to close to stock machines, but
perfect.
Close to
stock. Understood. That's cool. It's cool to make games for that everyone can enjoy, so you don't have to have an accelerated machine. So the doing it for an accelerated machine is cool because you can do extra stuff, obviously, but there's nothing like
Yes.
nothing like giving it to the masses. Like that amazing Amiga game I had on last week works on a unexpanded 1 MB Amiga 500. It's incredible, and it allows more people to be able to play it.
You got to think that you're already playing towards a niche market, and you don't want to niche that already niche market that you've got. So you've got to
Exactly.
stick as much across the bow as you can.
Exactly. Good point there, Sean. So So Sean, here's a question. I've got an NTSC Amiga 1200 here, so I'm guessing I should boot in PAL mode.
No, Jeremy made me forcefully make it work in NTSC as well. So
Oh, we're going NTSC then. Excellent. All right. So right now, guys, just to be clear, this game is a work in progress. Okay, so like what you're seeing here is not the final version of the game. It's a work in progress, and I really appreciate the guys coming on and showing it. Sometimes it's hard to show games that are works in progress because they're not finished yet. And you're like, oh, I'm gonna make this better. I'm gonna make that better. I'm gonna change that. So it takes a lot of courage to come on and show something that's unfinished. It'd be hard for me to show an unfinished film that I'm working on. People don't understand the rough cut. So thank you guys for bringing this. I appreciate it very much. All right, so far so good. Oh yeah, excellent. Okay, so here we are at the screen. Black Dawn Rebirth. I love the splash screen. It's awesome. The music is really good. So Sean, so you did all the coding for the game, and who else worked on the game? Because so far I'm already loving the music and the visuals.
And my graphics artist was Tension, who's not here, but you probably know him if you've seen Barbarian Plus. He did all the graphics for that as well.
Barbarian Plus is incredible. Yeah, he's a very talented guy. Excellent.
He is indeed.
And who did the music?
Mike did.
Oh, Mike did the music. Excellent. I know that guy. Awesome, Mike.
He's up there a bit. No, that way a bit.
Yeah. I gotta lower the mix here. Hold on. Mike, I love your music, Mike, but I just had to take it down so everyone could hear you. Someone's got a question. What is double PAL and double NTSC mode? Brother Bill asks.
I know that. It's the 31 kilohertz versions of the output that you get on AGA Amigas. So essentially, it's a double width PAL or a double width NTSC screen that you can display on a 31 kilohertz VGA monitor.
Oh, excellent! Wow, that's that will really enhance the graphics. Captain John from the original Starship Enterprise is asking, how hard was it to get back into Amiga and remember how to code for it, Sean?
It took me a day.
That's quick.
And then because I'd coded so many dungeon crawlers before, after sitting at the Amiga screen looking at it scared for about a couple of hours, it all came back to me. Then after that, it kind of just came to me. It could never left.
Excellent. Retro Shred's asking, did you use Milky Tracker for this, Mike?
No, Optimed on Amiga.
Octamed. Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, so we have some options here. We've got new game. We got continue and quit. Okay, cool. We'll start a new game. Perfect. There's something cool about playing it off a floppy. Like the GoTech is great. Don't get me wrong, but I love listening to my floppy drive. Chug away.
Yeah.
I like the crunches, but the
So reassuring.
is pretty painful.
Hey, what's up, Ty Racer? Great to see you. All right, I'm gonna pop in disc number 2. So all right, I got my V for vegetables, which is coming up next. So we're actually gonna play 3 different games today. We're gonna play Black Dawn Rebirth. We're gonna play Vegetables on the Commodore 64, and then Vegetables on the Amiga. And again, they're all works in progress, especially Vegetables on the Amiga. It's just to give you an idea of the vibe he's gonna be creating. It's very much an early work in progress. Sfinto has got a great question. Oh, I love that image. That's amazing. He's asking, is there a demo of Black Dawn Rebirth available for download?
Not yet, but there might be.
Very, very cool. So do you guys have an estimated time of delivery for this game?
I'll let Jeremy answer that one.
Well, so pretty busy now with the vegetables and the second batch run of Realms of Quest. So I think I will start pre-orders in October. meaning that about 2 months later, Black Dawn should be released. So let's say during December. I would like to aim as early December as I can to avoid shipping during Christmas time.
Sure.
But if it's not that, it will be just after Christmas. But my goal is for early December.
Yeah, you gotta go for a Christmas release. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
This would be a very nice stocking stuffer. So
we'll see if we can make it, because it's not only about coding the game; it's also about suppliers. And Black Dawn will be the first Amiga game I put out, and I've made a commitment with a company in California, which is the only one in the world apparently that still does industrial copy of floppies. And I work with them to be sure they can duplicate Amiga floppies, which they can.
excellent.
And they were surprised by it, but they can. So you will get professionally duplicated floppies with like in the old days.
That's great. I love how you guys keep the retro spirit alive, and you want to make a physical edition just
Yes.
like in the old days. So this game will be available as physical. It will also be available as download.
Yes, of course. And with every physical release, you will get the digital version as well for free.
Excellent. And what kind of
yeah.
machine do you need to play this game, Sean, or Jeremy?
Well, Sean, go for it.
Any machine currently with a 1 meg of chip. So you're basically looking at an expanded 500, 600, ideally 100.
Excellent.
But it will pretty much cover a 500 and above as long as it's got 1 meg.
1 meg chip.
Yeah.
It's like a 500 plus or 600. You're good to go right out of the box.
Indeed,
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Yeah. So I'm taking a look on the screen here. The graphics look awesome right off the bat. And I love the interface. And Pierre's got a great question. Are these rendered graphics? Pierre's an artist himself and awesome member of Westchester Amiga User Group. I'll see you in like 3 hours. Are these rendered graphics, Mike? 3D graphics?
I believe Tension renders them in Blender and then converts them over to Amiga.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's I love that. I love when you can use new tools to enhance the old technology. I love it.
Yeah, stuff I couldn't do back in the 90s.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right.
That is awesome. Sweet. Okay, so I'm looking at the HUD here. This is obviously my dungeon. I'm looking at the HUD. I've got 2 hands, left and right. These are my directional controls. This is what? Health. Let me guess. Health, stamina, and something else.
And energy. Now, if you don't want to use the control, the mouse for it, you can use the Q, W, E, A, S, W keys as well.
Oh, okay, awesome. And that would be to move the character.
That's correct, yeah.
Excellent. Now, and I noticed I did try the game on the emulator before. If I click on this button here, it brings up an expanded HUD, and I see.
Yeah, if you click mouse button, if you click the right mouse button, it'll bring up the inventory.
Oh, that's the inventory screen. Got it. Okay, cool. So I'm guessing I see like an outline of a human body here. These would be like enhancements for your armor and whatnot.
That's correct, yeah.
Excellent. So like head armor, chest armor, leg armor.
And if you want to see your stats, you click on the little triangle-y thing in the bottom right-hand corner of that.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Boom. Oh, excellent. I'm Captain Bren Whitaker. Nice. Level 1, no armor. My stamina is 30 out of 30 and health 30 out of 30. Okay, excellent.
Now, if you're not in green, if you click on the HUD 1 button, that will allow you to change the HUD colors as well.
Oh, excellent. So green, we got green, blue, purple, green, blue, or purple. Very nice. That is a nice touch. I dig it. I think I'll stick with the night vision green. Well, I don't know. That purple's really pretty. I like the purple.
And if I'm not wrong, that ID came from Sean because we couldn't agree on the color of the HUD.
Well, that's perfect.
Creative differences working at their best.
Now, this is interesting. Okay, I think it's just because I saw my health bars were full, and then when I clicked on the HUD 1 button, I guess it's just cycling through the colors, and then when I choose it, it will go back up.
Drop back down, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go purple. Purple's different. I like it. I'm gonna go purple. And this is for the brightness, I imagine.
That's correct, yeah.
Very cool. Right, excellent. Okay, so I can close this. Boom. Yeah, I love the gradation there. Thanks, Thanks, Brother Bill. Oh yeah, Bro Bryce. That's a good point. This inventory screen does have Syndicate vibes, which I love. One of my all-time favorite Amiga games.
It's a great game.
It's
Um,
fantastic.
So cool. Ty Racer's asking if this is a hired gun game. It reminds him of Captive. Hey, what's up, Ash? Is it a hired gun game?
Hired gun vibes, more Captive vibes, to be honest.
Excellent. So on my controls here, I've got the up arrow, which would be forward, the down arrow, which would be back, correct? And then the left and right are look left, look right, and then what are the diagonals? So
the diagonals are rotate left and right, and the left and right are move left and right.
Excellent, cool. And someone brought up a good point about the hands. I guess they're open palms like this.
That's correct. They're there for when you find something to arm yourself with.
Very cool. Yes, if you're just joining the stream like Ash, we are playing a brand new Amiga game called Black Dawn Rebirth. It is not available yet. They're hoping for a Christmas release. It's a dungeon crawler from Double Sided Games, and we're super, super lucky to have the guys from Double Sided Games on right now. We've got Sean in the upper left corner, who is the coder. We got Mike, who did the music, and we have Jeremy, who is the boss of Double Sided Games.
Oh, come on.
I'm just joking with you. What did you call yourself before? I called it a producer. You're the publisher.
Publisher.
Yes. Mike, it is okay to drink wine on
Later.
stream. Yes, absolutely. Drinking on stream is encouraged. I'm just drinking water. Right now.
I've just asked Tenshu. He might show up in the chat.
Oh, Tenshu might. Okay, and Tenshu did the graphics. He's
Yes.
not with us on the screen.
No.
What's up, Colin Vella? Great to see you, Colin. So as someone who is not experienced with dungeon crawlers, what do you recommend doing first? Should I walk forward first? Should I turn first? What's the good first step? Because one of the problems I have with dungeon crawlers is I get lost a lot. So what's a good strategy for someone who's not as familiar with dungeon crawlers? What's the best way to start?
Well, you can just
Go forward.
Go forward. Go around, visit. And as you can see, you've got something that might help you in the future in the bottom right corner of the screen. We've got a feature that you need to find.
Okay. I don't see it.
No, that's no longer there.
Yo, Ash, thank you so much for the subscription. Brother Bill, thank you for gifting the sub to Ash. I appreciate that so much. So I'm turning around. I see there's a door in front of me. I can turn around. So I'm just right now. So that is one turn to the right? So I turned 90 degrees to the right. Is that correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm seeing what's on the wall, and it looks like the door is now I'm seeing the door on the left side that I was just looking at. Is that correct?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, good. And then on the right is the hallway I just walked down. So I'm getting my bearings.
That's right, yeah.
And that would be the hallway I just walked down. So I started with my back to that. All right, getting my bearings. Boom, getting my bearings. Okay, excellent. Now you said that there's a device here. What is the best way to look for devices? Because I don't see a device.
John? Yeah.
There is. I'm pretty sure. What I think Jeremy's referring to is the big cheat room that used to be in
No.
there.
I'm just talking about the mapping.
The mapping's not there. If you open the door and go forward, that's going to be, and then go through from there.
Okay.
The mapping won't be there until you picked it up.
Got you. Okay, cool. So to open the door, I'm just gonna click on it. Boom, there it is. So obviously you have your movement controls down here, but you can click and interact with things on the screen just like a typical dungeon crawler. Cool. So I'm gonna go forward and through the door. Okay, cool. So I'm coming down the hallway here. Got a wall. I'm gonna turn to the right. Go down this hallway. So once you understand that these triangles are rotate, it makes a world of difference. You can go down here.
You'll find it's definitely quicker if you use the keys as well.
So it's WASD.
WASD. That's right, yeah. And Q and E for the rotate.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So now here I've come to an intersection. I can go right or straight. I'm gonna go straight. I see blinking lights.
Just go around, visit.
Just go around and visit. I'm gonna go check out these blinking lights. Yeah, Captain John. So I can switch to my my overhead camera here. Let's see, overhead cam full screen. So yeah, here I've got WASD, which is typical PC, keyboard. forward, backwards, left, right, and then the letter Q and E correlate to the turn buttons that are on there.
Yeah, back in the day, it used to be cursor keys and whatever, and then there's deleting, and I can't even see what you've got there. Is it delete and?
Yeah, help.
That's the one. Yeah, but now that we're in the PC days, I had to upgrade the keys.
I think it makes a lot of sense because I mean, I play some new PC games and definitely have the WASD muscle memory, ingrained in me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Can a number pad be used as well, or just the WASD?
Just WASD at the moment.
Okay, cool. So I saw a blinking red light, and I clicked on it. Welcome to the Black Dawn Station. Please enjoy your visit. Can I type anything? No. Cool. Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the warm welcome, computer. What else? Can I click on the screen? Okay. Cool.
Click on the screen. That get rid of it.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. I'm gonna back up, and I'm gonna go right. So I'm gonna turn, go down here. Oh, and it's a dead end. Perfect. At least I think it is. Yes. It does not appear that I don't see any blinking lights. I'm going to back up, turn left. Perfect. Okay, cool. So, in this situation, oh, I see. So, okay, cool. So now instead of turning, I'm just doing I'm doing strafe left, essentially. Got it.
Yeah, the A and D will give you a strafe.
Gotcha. Let's see, I see something on this wall here. Another screen. Okay, so it's just a terminal on this connected to the same computer. Got it. Okay, let's walk around here. Yo, Ms. DK, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, DK viewers. If you are just joining the raid, we are playing a brand new game, a brand new Amiga game called Black Dawn Rebirth. It's a dungeon crawler from Double Sided Games, and we've got the team with us today. We've got Sean with us, who did the coding. We've got Jeremy, who is the publisher from Double Sided Games, and we've got Mike with us, who did the music for the game, and Mike also did his own game that we're going to play in a little while for the Commodore 64, and then there'll be an Amiga version as well, called Vegetables. Yo, Spiffy Dane, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that very much. All right, I'm just walking around. Now, so the thing with dungeon crawlers and me is, like, for me to really enjoy them, I have to get, like, immersed into them. I want to, like, forget that I'm sitting at a computer and I get into their world. And so far, I'm definitely getting into the world because I think the graphics are awesome. You guys Tenchu did a great job here.
Yeah, Ten did a fantastic job.
He's very good.
Talented boy.
Yo, Acmafin, thank you so much for the subscription, Acmafin. Sorry I missed that before. There's no substitute to Amigaville. Acmafin, you rock, dude. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna keep walking on. Now, I'm already feeling a little nervous about where I am. I think I was in this room before. Okay, cool. So I'm back to the terminals. I'm just gonna go this way to make sure. Okay, I got my bearings. I'm gonna turn around. Boom, boom, boom. Walking around. All right, is this a door? Can I open this?
So what people used to do back in the days is have a pen and paper close to the computer and just, map out everything in the game.
I think that's the way you have to do it.
Yeah, it helps.
Unless you've played it as many times as I have, and
Yes.
you can just remember everything.
Miss DK's got a great question. Sean, I'll let you answer it again. So guys, I don't know if you've seen Twitch before, but basically sometimes people from one stream, when the stream ends, they jump in to another stream. So Miss DK is also a great retro streamer here on Twitch, and he's asking what's the requirements for this game?
Requirements are 1 meg of chip, so basically an expanded 500 or a 500 plus and above.
Perfect. So yeah, the game is available to lots of people with requirements like that. It's awesome. Yo,
Pretty
3D
much
Code
everybody,
Warrior, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that very, very much. Acmafin says the game is bringing up memories of playing Dungeon Master and Eye of the Beholder. Oh yeah, two great ones. And yo, Avanar2, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that, Avanar2. Welcome to the stream. Everyone who's just joining the stream now, we are playing Black Dawn Rebirth, a brand new Amiga game that is due out for Christmas of this year, hopefully, fingers crossed, from Double Sided Games. If you want to see what else Double Sided Games has available, please do !double in the chat. All right, I found a new terminal. It doesn't seem to work yet.
No, that's just there to look pretty.
It does look pretty too. All right, boom, turn it around. I think playing a game like this with a pen and paper and mapping it out is really the way to go.
We are considering for the big box game to have a tailored map book
Yeah.
specifically just for that, so you can map the game out at your own leisure.
That would be sweet. That'd be really, really cool. Some of my all-time favorite Amiga games, like Fairy Tale Adventure, came with like a map of. I mean, it was a pre-printed map of the world.
Exactly, it's all part of the fun.
It would be, as we thought about it, a book with like maybe the first 1 or 2 levels already printed out, and all the other pages will be just blanks for you to, draw on it.
That's smart.
Make your own maps.
Because it'll help get you started. It'll get you a feel for the world, and then then it's up to you to take it from there.
Yes.
Or you could have it like the old school books where the map, the page is blank, but then you rub the special magic pen over it and it reveals.
With a magic marker.
The hint books in Sierra games used to be like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be full on retro. Is there now? So like sometimes like 'tis the season for fall, right? Here I live here in New York, and in the fall we have lots of corn mazes. They're actually like physical mazes made of corn, and they say if you want to get out of the maze, you always just turn right, and eventually you'll find the exit. That's like a trick. I don't know. So
I think you're out of luck there.
Yo, Air Yuri, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that very much for a good cause. Thank you, Air Yuri. And Avanar, thank you for the follow. Oh, I saw Avanar too. So sorry, Sean. I couldn't hear your response because I had a notification happening on my computer.
That's right. Me being left-handed, I think you're out of luck with your right-sided idea.
I'll have good luck with that, or should I keep going left?
Left. The problem, if you've already got me lost. Look for a door. That I do remember.
Okay.
Yeah, when you're not playing it, it's hard.
Yeah.
You've got a nightmare into sidestep right and go forward.
It's difficult with the lag on the stream as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back to the second terminal the first terminal that I found. I think is the first one. Ms. DK is asking, is there some kind of walking effect? He's talking about the ceiling tiles shift from left to right when moving back and forth.
Yeah.
They do. There is. We've also added for more powerful Amigas a 3D effect where it will allow you to. It will basically give you a moving in effect, like a pseudo 3D effect. Which is turned off of a default, but for a more powerful Amiga, like a 4000, or you're running it on an emulator, you can turn the 3D effects on for a greater immersion. So they are in there if you want them.
Oh, very cool. Excellent. Yes, Andy D77, this is a new dungeon crawler for the Amiga. It is called Black Dawn Rebirth. We're hoping that's going to be out for Christmas of this year. And we are with the team from Double Sided Games behind the game right now. So I think I just went back to the first area I was in.
Now,
maybe not, no.
Oh, I didn't. I went through another door.
I'm going to dig out the map. If you give me a sec.
He's getting his pen and paper out now and writing it with his little pen.
Now, if it was the problem is that while I was bored, I rewrote the first 3 levels and expanded them and like doubled the size. So I'm not as familiar with them as I was with the original ones. So I don't know them completely off.
Yeah.
What's up, 10-Minute Amiga Retrocast? Great to see you.
But yeah, looking for a door is definitely what you want to do.
I did get through a door, and I'm in another area now, but similar area. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, what's this? Okay, I think I'm back to this spot. I'm back to the spot with the nautical-looking computers. So if I turn this way there's. think I came in this way. Nope, I didn't. That's the dead end. Right, that's the dead end. So if I go back here and left, I think that's the way I came in. Nope, there's another nautical one there. I am lost in space. Andy, you love 3D dungeon crawlers? Nice, especially sci-fi ones. Then this game's for you. Do you? Oh, okay. So I found. I was here before. I found this demon tapestry. I don't know if that's only one demon tapestry. I don't know if that's a good clue.
No, there's plenty of them around.
Oh no. Okay. Oh man, I'm glad you made it too. 10 minutes. Yeah, these new mini games are amazing.
All right.
Lost in space. Yeah. Waiting for a xenomorph to jump out. I know. I feel like it's like Alien. You know, like the new Alien game. It's like someone's gonna jump out and get me. I found a terminal. I clicked the red button. Okay, that's welcome. Welcome. Okay, thank you.
Right. If you stay where you are.
Yes.
I'm going to include the map in the group chat.
Oh, good.
Now, where you are is where that square in the top left-handish corner is with the blue and the white stripes with the number 1 on.
Oh, you just put it into the group, our Facebook group chat.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Okay, let me see if I can navigate to that. I'm gonna try to do that on my. You know what? Can you send me a private one? Because I'm gonna navigate on Facebook to using my PC. So I don't. Twitch.
Let me get back to Facebook.
I'm sorry, Bill. I'm afraid I can't do that. Yeah. Space Hulk, Tie Racer. Space Hulk is one of my all-time favorites. I love Space Hulk.
Right, send it to you. You should get it.
Okay. Oh, I got it. Excellent.
So where you are is the top left-handish corner with a blue and white stripe with the number 1.
The blue.
That is the
okay.
the terminal.
Got it. Got it.
Now you're heading. What you want to head towards is that down arrow, a little bit lower into the right. That's to head towards the next floor.
The down arrow. Okay, and then to the right of the down arrow, I see like a reddish. Is that a door of some sort?
That's the lift door. That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so you know what? Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a picture of this map. Mike says this would have made an excellent alien isolation game on the Amiga. That's true. It's hard to hear on the stream because I've got the Amiga potted down a little bit, but there sounds like there's a constant like woo 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 in the background. There
is. As well as the sound effects, we've got a general overriding environmental sound going on there as well.
I'm gonna try and not let the map get out to the public. Let's see. But I'm not gonna lie. If someone's sharp, if someone's on their feet watching the stream, they might be able to catch a frame.
That's all right. We don't mind the first couple of levels.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Sean recodes the levels every couple of days anyway, so it'll probably change by the time the release one comes out.
Every time I get bored, I end up redoing them.
Oh, good point. All right, so let's see. So I'm gonna turn around. So let's see. I'll go right. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around. Boom. Wall is there. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to there. I'm gonna go left to there. Straight. Straight.
It's funny because I can just navigate these mazes with muscle memory at this point in time.
That's amazing. I'm gonna go. The funny thing is, I'm looking on my phone for like my cursor like to move. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna go. Let's see, straight here, straight.
Now, at some point in time, you do get the ability to pick up a map and a monster tracker as well. That's what the grid in the bottom right-hand corner is. You just don't get it this early in the game.
Got you. All right, I'm gonna go straight. Whoa. Okay, turn here. I'm gonna turn right here. Boom. I went a little too far. I got the controls down now, guys. I'm going straight.
Keyboard's definitely the way to do it.
Yeah, the keyboard is the better way, but right now I'm using my hand to hold the map. Now it looks like there's gonna be something straight ahead here. I see. Oh
So
my
you,
God. I
so
hope I didn't get lost.
you'd already got to where you needed to go.
Oh, I did.
You did.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
bad.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around then.
No, the open door is where you wanted to head. I'm guessing you inadvertently got there earlier.
The open door.
But obviously the stream I'm watching is 30 seconds behind.
Oh, so now I clicked around. Now I'm lost. Now I'm lost. Okay, so I guess I made it to the open door. I'm gonna keep going left here. Straight. Turn around. Left. Oh, Andy has got a great question. Andy, you have some really good questions. If you can, just do @Amiga Bill when you ask the question, because it makes it a little bit easier for me to see it. Because like when someone mentions me, like it highlights the name in red. Andy's asking if there are any puzzles or riddles related to the computer terminals.
No, the computer terminals are there basically just to give you, well, they're there to give you hints towards the actual puzzles in the game.
Okay, so the game does have puzzles.
It has plenty of puzzles, yeah, and the computer terminals are generally there to put the story along, or to give you a point in the right direction for the puzzles that are in the general vicinity of the actual messages themselves.
Excellent, excellent. Mike's got a great question. Will there be weapons in the game? Are any of them have any range, or do they have like pipes and medieval weaponry?
We
and
have,
guns?
there's both, if you ever find them, we have both melee weapons and ranged weapons as well.
Excellent. If I find them, it's the big question.
When you find the lift, you'll get towards your first melee weapon.
Okay. Now I've just lost myself too. I was trying to follow the map. If you can see where, I'm gonna try and come to like a point that I'm gonna try and come to a point, like some sort of checkpoint that is a landmark. Okay, so I'm at the demon tapestry again. I don't know if you can guide me to where I am on the map. But Ariel's got a great question. How many colors are on the screen at one time here?
64.
64 colors. Cool. Svinto's got a great question. Can you save the game, or are there level codes?
You can indeed. You can save the game. If you right-click to go into your inventory.
Right-click. Boom.
And there should be a save button. Obviously you can't see.
Yeah, there's a save button.
But
Yeah.
there'll be a save button, and then that will allow you to save your game at any of the 3 save points that you've got.
Okay, cool. So there's so basically you have 3 save game slots.
You do indeed.
Okay, perfect. And I'm seeing the 3D with a red line through it. Does that mean 3D on and off?
That's correct. If you're running on a straight 1200, you probably don't want to turn it on.
I've got an accelerated one. It's an 030. I've got an 030 in here with 100.
You can give it a go.
Yeah, nope. Abort mission here. Okay, yeah, we're back in business now. I tried it. I gave it a go, Miss DK. Let's see.
Because I developed it on an emulator where I can use the PC's full speed. It looks really nice on when you're running it on an emulator, but probably on the practical hardware, probably not so much, unless you've got a 400.
Yeah,
you would need a no 40 or no 60.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I would love to see that though, because the graphics are so beautiful. I bet the 3D ones are amazing. I could check it out on my emulator. I do have a 4000 too, by the way, which I should stream from more often. My 4000 needs a little love. The 1200 is just so convenient. All right, so I'm gonna do my left theory. I'm just gonna keep going against all the left walls.
If you find yourself at an open doorway, then you should be able to find that doorway on the map, and it will give you a good idea as to where you are.
An open doorway. Okay.
Right, you're right at the very beginning. You're right at that. Well, you were when you're at that message terminal. That's that number 1 box on the map.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay here for a second. so the stream will catch up and you can help guide me a little bit. You would love to see the 4000 action, Mr. Cole? Yeah, I gotta get it going. 10-minute, great question. Does it support real-time graphics, retardable graphics cards?
Only, not specifically. It'll support the extra grunt that a faster processor will have, but it won't. Having an additional graphics card won't make a great deal of difference.
Got you. Oh, great question. Where'd it go? Ty's asking, from a character standpoint, are you like a human or a humanoid or a robot, and how many other different characters?
There is one character. He's a humanoid. Now, the extra storyline. Obviously, we didn't want to show it, but the intro that we've had created for us will give you a bit of a backstory into the main character. But yeah, he is a general humanoid.
Perfect.
And we have to thank Colin for the intro because he helped us a great deal on that.
Indeed, he did a fantastic job.
I got a sneak peek of the intro, and it's quite fantastic. I can't wait to be able to show everyone.
It's very reminiscent of some of the best stuff that Psygnosis did back in the day.
Very cool. Okay, so I'm back. Sean, can you see the stream? I'm standing in front of the terminal now.
You are. So you're standing in front of that number 1 block on your map.
Standing in front of the number 1 block. Okay, the same one where I was before. Awesome.
That's correct.
Okay, great.
Now, you want to head down to that red arrow, a little bit down and a little bit to the right.
Right. The thing that's weird though, like I'm standing. Okay, so I must be standing, because if I were all the way on the bottom, like the bottom row, looking at it, there would be a wall on my left and open to the right. But I must be in the top left.
I'm looking at the map now. What you want to do is you want to turn to the right, and then go right and up through that corridor.
Turn to the right. It looks like I would turn to the left, but see, it looks like there's a wall there.
It depends if which way you're facing that number 1 icon.
Yeah.
But basically, you want to if you try to find yourself a corridor and then find yourself one of those tapestries, we know you're in the right place.
Okay, so I think I know where I am if I'm there.
Bill, do you want me to give you the directions step by step? I can do it if you want. I've got the map too, so.
Oh, sure. It would help because I'm just kind of like looking at the map and trying to.
The tapestries on the map look like those little pink hearts.
Oh, those are tapestries. Okay, got it.
They are indeed.
Okay, and those are like the demon tapestries. What's up,
That's
DJ
right.
Billy Nest from the Vintage Computer Society of Athens? Great to have you here. If you're just joining the stream, as DJ Billy Nest is, we are playing Black Dawn Rebirth. It's a brand new dungeon crawler for the Amiga. It's actually a work in progress right now. It will be out hopefully for Christmas of 2019. It is produced by Double Sided Games. It's their first Amiga game. They also have Commodore 64 games which we've played here, such as L'Abbé des Morts. This game is very, very cool dungeon crawler game, and I'm lost in space right now. I'm trying to figure out how to get unlost. Yeah, what's up, Alpine 9000? Great to have you. Okay, cool. So Jeremy, why don't you go for it? Why don't you tell me how to go? It'll make things
You want
a
the
little easier.
step by step? Okay,
Yeah, let's do it step by step.
So don't. I'm just warning you before we start. Don't use the side steps. Okay, don't strafe.
No strafing.
When I say left, you turn left. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay, so turn left.
Okay, let's see if I can do it. Turn left. Boom.
Don't worry. Don't
Good.
remember. I've got the delay. So. Okay?
Yep. This is fun. This is really good. It makes it way more challenging.
So go straight now until you hit a wall.
Boom.
Okay. Then turn left.
Turning left. Boom. Okay.
Then go up in front of you until you hit a wall.
Okay, I got the wall.
Then you turn right.
I'm turning
Go
right, not strafing right.
No. Never strafing.
Never
When I say
strafing.
right, it's just right or left.
Yes.
Then go up to the wall in front of you. Turn right again.
Got it.
Go one step forward and then turn left.
Yeah, I see that tapestry down there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just now. I turned left, and I'm just kind of in a holding pattern.
Go forward.
10-minute Amiga Retrocast says double-sided games is great. VIC-20, Commodore 64, and now Amiga games.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you guys didn't miss that. Okay, so now I'm against
forward.
the wall. I'm against the wall now.
Okay, so you go right,
Okay.
forward and left.
Right up to the wall and then left. So I hit the
Yes.
wall and now I'm turning left. I just turned left.
Then-
I'm still in the same
Then
place.
you go forward until you hit the wall again, and you should see a tapestry again.
No, I see. I went all the way forward and now I'm standing in front of a terminal. But it's like it's one of the ones that has a crosshair.
Well, that's okay. Okay, turn right.
Turn right. 1 second, Jeremy. Andy's got a great question. Is this
Yeah.
game inspired by other dungeon crawlers like Xenomorph, Hired Guns, or anything else similar to the Amiga? I think, Sean, you might have mentioned that before.
The original, which I didn't write, was very much influenced by Captive, which Andy Campbell wrote. And then I've kind of, as I've taken over the series, I've pinched and scrimped from everything that takes my fancy. But Captive still, even though I'm not a great fan of it, the influences are still there.
Cool. So actually, I have a question about that. So Jeremy, mark my spot there.
I was doing that.
Good. I got a question. I've got a question for Sean, and then I see someone else has as well. So this is Black Dawn Rebirth, and you mentioned this is a series. What number in the series is this?
No one really knows.
Okay.
History-wise, we've got Black Dawn Special Edition, Black Dawn 2, which is number 3, Legion of Dawn. Then I jumped in at Dawn something or other. I can't remember the name.
From the
of it.
beginning.
That'd be the one. And then I did Black Dawn Hellbound, and then then Dawn Remix, and then Thunder Dawn, and then Champions of Dawn.
Oh wow.
There was a a Workbench version of Black Dawn. There were 2 spin-offs, Parasite and Parasite 2. So we're on about 12 or 13, though we're calling this number 7.
Wow. What platform were they on?
All of them on Amiga.
All Amiga. Okay, excellent.
All Amiga.
Jerry, before we get going, I just want to. Ms. DK has a great question. Mike, Sean, you answered it before, but he's asking here in 2019, producing a game like this, are the graphics rendered as 3D using PC software and then converted to Amiga formats?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Captain John is asking, will it be special bundles with all the Black Dawn games in one box?
We're thinking about it.
Yes.
It will, I suppose, it'll entirely depend on how well Rebirth does.
Yes, exactly.
Very cool.
And
That'd
then
be
we
awesome.
need to decide which one will go in the box.
Yeah, I mean, if we included them all, we'd need probably every floppy disk that's still on Earth to actually do it.
That you would need a very big box.
Indeed.
We're gonna need a bigger
dumper
box. One more question here, Colin Vella. What's up, buddy? He's got a great question. The game is obviously science fiction in nature, but are there supernatural elements as well?
Yeah, definitely. They all include demons. Whilst they're definitely of a sci-fi bent, there's definitely a bit of supernatural in there as well.
Excellent.
Anything that's gonna make you give a jump scare every once in a while.
Is there going to be an AGA version? Miss DK is asking.
No.
But there is a 3D version, and if you have a powerful Amiga like a 4000 or better, you can play it in 3D mode.
That's right.
Essentially. Yeah.
We thought about it. I'll get out there. It was all the original Black Dawn games. Mine and Andy's are all coded in Amos.
Okay.
And when I started, I figured I would try to make the best Amos game that I'd ever seen, which I believe I've done a pretty good job of doing. But halfway through, I was umming and ahhing about changing over the development over to Blitz Basic so we could do it in AGA. But then I looked at my code and saw the thousands and thousands and thousands upon lines of code that I'd have to reconvert, and thought about it. So AGA nearly came, but I thought better of it.
Sounds good. I mean, the graphics are so good anyway. I'm not really missing the AGA right now. Jeremy,
Indeed,
yeah, sorry.
he did such a good job. I don't think it would add a great deal.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree. They look great. Captain John, it's the one on the right hand is flickering a little bit on mine. It's not just the stream. Yeah, the zero above the right hand is flickering a little bit poetic.
It is.
So Jeremy, let's go for it. I want
Okay.
to navigate me.
Okay, just go up to the wall.
You have to bear with me a second.
No worries.
And turn left.
Turning left. Yep.
Just go one step forward and turn right.
Okay.
Then up to the wall, you should see a banner in front of you, a tapestry.
It's a
Well, an item, something.
Yes.
Okay. Then turn right.
Right. Okay.
And then you go forward as long as you can. Without
Well, it's
stopping.
long.
You should cross a door at some point.
I'm at the door now. I think I just went through. I think I just.
You go through the door.
I went through the door. Yep. And now I'm
Okay,
up against the wall, straight ahead.
Okay, go left.
Left.
And just make like 4 steps forward.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for the stream to update.
It's probably going to be a right. I went 4 steps forward, and it looks like the only.
Yeah, and there's a door here on your right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it says lift.
And that's the lift to go to the second floor.
Okay, cool. I just went through.
Woo!
Floor number 2, baby. Excellent. Cool.
I just want to warn you that I don't have second level map.
We're done then.
Okay, that one, second level, I'll direct you.
Okay, great. Yeah, direct me for a little bit, and then did I go through the? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to the lift. Sorry. Okay, I'm in the second level now. I just went forward to the first wall.
You've gone back up a level.
Oh, I've gone back up. Got it. So I need to turn around. And I'm going back to the lift.
Take a right.
Okay, now I just went up the lift, making a right. And now I'm in an intersection where I can go either left or right.
Right again.
Right.
Oh.
I turned right. And now I'm going to go straight. Oh, and I see a locker.
Yeah, that would be your first weapon.
Excellent. Oh, it looks like a sword.
If you stick it in one of your hands.
Okay, so I clicked on the sword, short sword. I'm gonna put it in my right hand. I'm a righty. Perfect. All right, excellent. I got a sword, baby. Look out.
You're all tooled up.
How do I swing the sword?
You just left click on it whilst you're back in the main view. Now you'll need to go into the door. I'll give you forewarning. There will be a baddie behind there.
Oh, perfect. So the door on the right, correct?
That's right.
Yo, Hitch, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it very much. Welcome, Hitch Raiders. We're playing a game that I know you guys have already played. We're playing Black Dawn Rebirth with the team from Double Sided Games. We're coming up in just a couple minutes. We're going to play Vegetables on the Commodore 64, and then we're going to check out the Amiga version of Vegetables as well, which we're going to have to do soon, guys, because unfortunately time flies during these streams. But Hitch, thank you so much for the raid. If you don't know Hitch, you've probably never perused the retro directory here on Twitch. He's a great friend and a great retro streamer as well. Commodore 64, Amiga, PC, all kinds of great stuff. I've been a guest on the Hitching Post, man. It's been awesome. Yeah, so we're playing right now. We're playing Black Dawn Rebirth. It is a new Amiga game that is due out for Christmas this year. I'm playing it on an Amiga 1200 right now, which is recommended, but it can absolutely work well on OCS machines with 1 megabyte of chip RAM, like your Amiga 500 Plus or your Amiga 600, or an expanded Amiga 500. It works in both NTSC and PAL, which is great. And I just picked up my first weapon, a sword, and there's going to be an enemy on the other side. So when I turn and open the door and I face the enemy, should I just hack away?
Yeah, swing wildly.
Swing wild. Now, are there different hitboxes? Like, should I aim for the head or?
No, you're good.
Okay,
just,
cool.
Swinging, yeah.
I
Yep.
just want to mention
Yeah.
that it works too on later Amiga 2000 models, the ones with revision 6 board. They already have 1 meg of chip, but the older versions, like I think revision 4 and before, have only 500K of chip RAM. So
Gotcha. So the later as
so it's not all
it's got
the
the fatter
Amiga
Agnes.
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
It's
fatter
some of them.
Agnes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hitch loves the game. Greetings to the VCS, my man DJ Billy Nest. It's great to have you guys as always. All right, so I'm turning around. There's the door. All right. Hitch loves the game, and I'm going forward. Okay, I have to click on the door to open it. Whoa, he's got a gun.
Slice him.
I'm clicking like a madman. I don't think my sword's out.
Yeah. Slice him. No, click on the sword itself.
Oh, on the sword itself.
Yeah.
I thought I clicked on the guy.
You're going to die.
Wait, what? I don't know I don't know the combat. I was just gonna click on the dude.
Click on the sword. Continue. Keep on clicking.
I lost. I died.
Oh no.
Brother Bill, congrats on your 600. So okay, so that was interesting. So instead of I thought I had the sword in my hand. I could just click on the guy. I was supposed to click on the sword, the picture of the sword. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now I know. Now I know. Sorry for the early exit there. That was good. I just didn't know the game mechanics. My apologies there, guys. I wish I could have played it better. Nice, Mike. Cool. All right, so guys, I think this might be a good spot just because it is it's 4:23. I guess so. Now when I die, do I have to reset to the beginning of the game because I didn't save it?
You would.
I would. Okay, so this is probably a good spot to switch over to vegetables because I want to play the Commodore 64 version first, so people can see the finished version, and then we can play the Amiga version work in progress. Does that sound about right, guys?
Yep.
Awesome. Hitch, I didn't find any secret stashes. I needed help. I'm not a good dungeon crawler, so I'm not the best one to show off a dungeon crawler game.
Yeah,
But
it's because Hitch played an earlier version of the game where there was a big secret stash with many weapons and many things.
also, Hitch played the easy version.
He's a dirty cheater.
I have been to Jay and Silent Bob's secret stash in New Jersey many times though, so I found that secret stash. All right, cool. So I'm gonna cancel that, and we'll give. I guess we should try vegetables on the Commodore 64 first, right, Mike? So that people can see that the final. Yeah. And now vegetables on the Commodore. Well, Sean, first of all, before we move on, Sean, congratulations on the game. Like, it looks awesome. I can't wait till I can like actually sit down and play it because it's always hard on the stream trying to talk to you guys and talk to the chat, but the game looks awesome. It's a really, really beautiful game. I can't wait to see what else you guys do with it. It's a work in progress. Are there any pre-orders available yet, or
From next month.
next month? So guys, stay tuned to Double Sided Games. If you want the link to their website, do !double in the chat, and you can go pre-order this game in about a month, or you can order like some of their already existing games. I highly recommend La Everyday Mort. Is amazing. So is what was the second one you did? Sydney Hunter. Sydney Hunter is amazing too.
And we currently have also Realms of Quest for the VIC-20 running for the second batch of pre-orders. I won't do more of them afterwards, so.
Awesome. I'm gonna switch over to PC mode. Yeah. So Sean, congrats, and thank you so much for sharing your game with us. I appreciate it. Like I said, I know it's tricky to show works in progress. So I appreciate it. Can I show people the map, or should I show them the map?
No, you show ahead.
Go ahead and show them the map. Okay.
Indeed.
So guys, there's the map. That's the map of the first level that I was on. So yeah, it looks like a cool map. But it definitely helps having it when you play if you're a noob like myself. All right, I'm gonna close that out. So guys, for the sake of simplicity, we are gonna play Vegetables Deluxe 1.0 Commodore 64 version on Amiga Commodore 64 forever. For the sake of simplicity. However, I did make let's see, where's it? Desktop. I did make a rad template for you there, Mike. I got my my Commodore 1702 monitors all ready for the Commodore 64.
Oh, beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna unmute the sound. So Yeah, Andy D says we definitely want Christmas gift, release Black Dawn Rebirth for Christmas. They're psyched for it, guys.
We'll do our best.
All right, excellent. So I'm about to. So Mike, why don't you tell us a little bit about Vegetables Deluxe? Mike did the music for Black Dawn Rebirth that we just heard before. It was amazing music. And Mike, if I'm not mistaken, you were the coder for Vegetables Deluxe as well.
Yeah. So Vegetables Deluxe is my first ever Commodore 64 game. I dabbled a little bit of coding on the Amiga back in the 90s, but I've not touched anything for 25 years. I got involved with Black Dawn Rebirth, doing the music for that. Got me kind of back into the retro scene again. I thought, what if I could ever finish writing a game? You know, I'd started many years ago trying to do various different aborted projects. Decided that Commodore 64 was the way to go rather than Amiga, because it's just a little bit simpler. But I thought at the time, proved not to be the case. But I always fancied doing something in assembly language, so this is my first ever assembly language project, and this is what it became.
Awesome, Mike. Well, congrats. That's I'm super excited for you. I you know, playing all these new Amiga games has kind of gotten me excited about trying to make a game someday in the future as well, just because I'm a creative guy and, you know, I love visuals and I love video games, obviously. So I think video games are like an amazing way to express yourself creatively, and you guys are inspiring me, man. So congrats on taking the leap, Mike. I'm really happy for you. So they want the Black Dawn collector's edition for Christmas. They wants them all. Pred Zeta wants them all. What's up, Pred Zeta? Great to see you. Yeah, Colin. So guys, that actually is my real 1702 monitor. I took that picture and I did a really bad masking job. So apologies for the bad masking job. But that's my real 1702. I remember I prepared it before our last stream, Jeremy, and I did it like in a super big rush.
Oh, that's okay.
Hitch says this is the second best Commodore 64 game of the year. Excellent.
I wouldn't say that, but I would agree with his choice of first best Commodore 64 of the game.
Which doc?
What's the first?
Doc Cosmos. It's one of the 16K competition entries this year by Shalan, who's actually streaming later on tonight, I think.
Oh, Shalan's great.
He's currently doing so it's his first game that he did on the Commodore 64, and what it essentially is a split-screen platform game. But the conceit of it is that you've got these little portals. You go through the portal and it changes to 1982 instead of being 1992. The music goes older, the graphics go kind of really old school, and the jump mechanics change. And the puzzle of the game is that you've got to try and work out when you need to switch between the two types of gameplay to go forward.
Oh, wow.
Really cool.
Good music, Mike. I love the splash screen.
Yeah, splash screen's by Andy Cashmore, who I used to work with on the Amiga. He actually did the music for a couple of the Black Dawn games that I didn't do as well, so it's all a big loving of the old crew.
All very incestuous.
Just 80.
I basically only know 3 people.
I hope everyone can. I hope the mix is okay. This is only my second time streaming for my new streaming setup, so I'm still learning the ropes. Like levels wise, I look good. I just can't in my headphones. The PC sounds like it might be a little strong. So this game is definitely approved by my wife, Mike, because my wife is a vegan and she's big into vegetables. She's actually done a cookbook. We've done a cookbook together. I took all the pictures for her, and she calls herself the Veggie Queen. She makes smoothies and juices like literally every day. It is a great tune, Captain John. So I hope the mix is okay. If my mix is not okay, please let me know. All right, I'm gonna grab my controller. Yo, Zagribista, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. Oh, I have to activate the screen here. There we go. The mix is good. Okay, awesome, guys. No 3D stuff. These are real vegetables. Okay, so cool. Here's the main screen, Mike. In-game sound can be sound effects or music. And the game mode is classic or countdown, or shopping, or casual. Oh wow, so you got casual, shopping, classic, and countdown. What are the difference between these 3 different game modes?
Okay, so what you got is casual mode is almost like the endless mode in Bejeweled, where there's very little that can kill you. It's just kind of a relaxing, match the shapes, play forever. The classic mode is the same as the first sort of version of the game that I did, where you basically make blocks. So you make rows of 3 or columns of 3. When you make 3 shapes together, they drop down. Every now and again, an immovable block drops in. You've got to see how high a score you can get before you run out of immovable blocks. Shopping mode is where you are challenged to get a certain number of vegetables, which are displayed on the left-hand side of the screen. It'll say 3 of each. You've got to match 3 of each to get to the next level. Then it'll want to get 6 of each, 9 of each, 12 of each. And countdown is, I think Hitch would agree, is probably the easiest mode, where you've just simply got to make as many matches as you can before the timer runs out. The timer will reset every time you make a successful match. It goes down very, very quickly. It is designed to be a very challenging mode. And your target on that, I think I've got a Twitch video of myself getting about 160,000 points on that one, so
Oh wow.
that's your challenge there, to try and beat that.
I sense some sarcasm in there, Mike.
Everything I say is sarcasm.
Oh man. So
Right.
Hitch says the music was all his idea.
Yeah, he streamed one of my early versions and whinged because he didn't have any background music, so I had to completely recode my music engine to be able to support sound effects and music at the same time. So, yeah, thanks for that, Hitch.
So Mike, which mode do you suggest me starting with?
I think you should start with the classic mode.
Classic.
That's probably the easiest one to start with.
Classic, I love it. Okay, start. So the object of the game is to match 3 vegetables in a row. Is that correct?
Yeah, if you played Bejeweled or Candy Crush, you played this game.
Okay, perfect. Oh, the Candy Crush. I see lots of people play the Crush on the New York City subways. Okay, cool. So then on the left, there are different vegetables with a number next to them. I'm guessing that is the number of those that you have successfully connected.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. So I'm looking around here. Okay, so I see them actually moving as well. So if I don't move, they'll start to scramble. Is that how it works?
What it's doing is it's showing you a hint of an available move.
Awesome. Yeah, so guys, if you're just joining the stream, we're actually playing a Commodore 64 game right now from Double Sided Games. It's called Vegetables Deluxe. We've got the team from Double Sided Games on the stream. We just finished playing Black Dawn Rebirth, which is an upcoming new Amiga dungeon crawler, hopefully out by Christmas time. And Vegetables Deluxe is a new Commodore 64 game, and there's also an Amiga version as well, which we're going to test out after we play this version, which is the more final version. The Amiga is a big time work in progress. So I see I've got 3 purple, maybe eggplants. I'm gonna go with that.
Yep.
Nice. I connected the eggplants, and yeah, 3 eggplants. Sweet. I'm going eggplant again. Perfect. Let's see what else. Now I see this gray square popped up on me. What is that? That doesn't look like a vegetable to me.
Right, that's your immovable block. So what will happen is, periodically, depending on the difficulty level that you're playing on, one of these blocks will drop down. You can't switch the position of that block. The only way to get rid of that block is to do one of 2 things. You've either got to somehow make 3 of those blocks drop upon one another, so that they make a line of 3.
Oh wow.
Which obviously, being unable to switch makes that challenging.
Oh yeah.
Alternatively, if you can match 5 vegetables in a row, you'll destroy all of the vegetables that you've matched and all of the blocks on the screen, and it'll extend your game.
5 in a row. 5 in a row is tricky because like once you get 3 in a row, they disappear.
Yeah, you need to find 2 and then a space and then another 2 and then drop one down the center.
Bro Bryself wants the keto version, but that has like cheese sticks, ribeye, and bacon. Hilarious. I see. I'm gonna stick to my my eggplant routine here. I can go eggplant or broccoli. You know, if I go up with the eggplant, I got 3 eggplants in a row. If I go down with the broccoli, you know, I'll go broccoli because I'll give the broccoli some love.
You get both.
Oh, you get both? No way. That is awesome.
You can also make L shapes, T shapes, which will destroy whole rows and columns as well. So if you get 4 in a row, or you make an L shape or a T shape out of the blocks, you'll destroy various different combinations. And again, that's another way to get rid of those immovable blocks and extend the game.
And it looks to me like you can only move if you're gonna get 3 in a row. Correct? You can't move. Like if I want to swap.
Yeah, it'll put it back again.
It'll put it back again, right? So I'm gonna put this eggplant here. Dude, I'm doing good with the eggplants, Mike. I'm feeling the eggplants. I'm gonna go. These are the mushrooms. I love me some mushrooms. There we go.
The Hitch complains that apparently the mushroom's not a vegetable. So
Oh,
there was somebody being pedantic, isn't there?
they're well, for all intents and purposes, it's
It has to be things that I can draw and that can be drawn on a C64.
You know what? I never knew.
Limited.
Fair enough. I never knew that avocados were fruit. I always thought avocados were vegetables, but apparently they're not. They're fruits.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 10 minutes says time mode on this game's a killer. How stressful. So Mike, is this the final version of the game?
Yes, this is the finished Commodore 64 version, yeah.
So is it available now on double-sided games?
30th of September, Jeremy?
Yeah, it's still in pre-orders and it will be released on September 30th. So and digital and for everyone that will have pre-ordered, I will ship them right after, like starting October 1st or something like that.
Awesome. So if you guys want to pre-order, you can go !double in the chat, and it'll link you to Double Sided Games' website. I'm gonna go. Oh, if I go this way, I'll get. It mixed up on me. Silly rascals. Go mushrooms. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Mike. This is like Candy Crush, but it's like a healthy version of Candy Crush. Eat your veggies, not your candy.
Sugar-free.
Yeah.
Sugar-free.
It's called. The reason it's called Vegetables is that my little boy, who's just turned 4, he likes to play Candy Crush on my phone, but he didn't know what it was called, so he used to call it Vegetables because that's what he thought the shapes were. So that was the reason that I ended up making this game. I thought I'd made a version of it for him to play.
That's awesome. So, Mike, I'm playing now, and is there like an end to the game? Like, will it eventually? Will I not be able to make any connections? Or
Yeah, when you can no longer make any moves, it'll say no more moves. It'll shuffle the screen, and you'll lose that little shuffle, which you can see the little. I'm pointing at my screens if you can see. You'll lose your shuffle. Your shuffle's essentially your lives. Once you've lost the last of your lives, game over.
And how many shuffles or lives do you get?
You've got 1 right now.
One. Okay, so that
2.
1 star means I have 1. Now, is there any are different vegetables worth anything? Like, do I try and like go for the eggplants, or are eggplants better than carrots, or vice versa, or it doesn't matter?
No. In this mode, it's counting up how many matches you've played, but that's just for your own amusement. There's no difference in scoring between any of them.
If you get enough matches, does it level up?
On shopping mode, yes.
On which one?
The shopping mode.
Shopping mode. Excellent.
On that mode, you get the vegetable counters went backwards in that mode, so it'll show you a series of numbers. You've got to get them down to 0 for each shape.
4 in a row, baby. 4 broccolis in a row. Love it. So in shopping mode, does it take place at like Whole Foods?
Unfortunately, it's a Commodore 64, so it looks exactly the same as this mode.
Yeah, it does take place at Whole Foods. You have to use your imagination.
Yeah, it's all about the imagination with these older games.
Well, this is fun. I'm starting to get addicted here, Mike. Sweet. Should we check out one of the other gameplay modes?
Yeah, press P to pause, and then you can press Q to quit.
Okay, perfect. All right, which mode do you suggest next?
I'd have a look at shopping if I were you. That's the least stressful of the 2 other modes.
So I went to music mode, and I'm hearing some music in the background. Sounds good. Bro Bryce says, do you get a discount at Whole Foods if you're a Twitch Prime member? It's funny because you do get a discount.
You probably do, actually.
Yeah, you do get a discount at Whole Foods if you're Amazon Prime. Amazon, what do they call it? Amazon, Prime member. All right, so what's the difference here now, Mike?
Okay, so what you're doing now is if you look at the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see that there's numbers already next to each of your vegetable shapes. Your objective is to match that number of vegetables until they go down to 0. So you might have 3 aubergines, or eggplants as you call them in the States. That'll go down to 0.
Oh, okay.
Once they'll go down to 0, it levels up. You've then got to get 6, and then 9, and then 12, and so on and so forth, until you get to 99, if you can get that far. In the meanwhile, you've still got your removable blocks dropping down, so you've still got the challenge of trying to do it before you're unable to make any further matches.
Awesome. So I'm about to get. I need 3 broccoli, and I'm about to get 3 broccoli. Let's just do that. Boom. I actually got 6 broccoli. That was a big win there, but it got me down to 0. Yeah, everyone's digging the music, Mike. Sin Lao digs the music. Mike digs the music. So, Mike, being that you did the music for the first game, I assume you did it for vegetables as well.
Yeah. The main reason that I started doing coding on the C64 was because I always wanted to do stuff with the SID chip. So to use the SID chip, you've got to have a pretty good understanding of how the machine works inside, how the assembly language works. Easiest way to learn how to program in a new language, write a game. So so this is really my music showcase.
Very cool. How many songs are there in the game?
There's 2. There's the main theme and the in-game music, and then you've got a couple of little stings. I'll put a link earlier on to my Bandcamp page. You can download the MP3s for free and have a listen to them before the game comes out if you want.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the SID versions are available on CSDB as well if people want to do that kind of thing.
Very, very cool, Mike. That's great. So I see here. I see. I guess it's a tomato. I can get 3 tomatoes in a row, but I don't.
That's a red pepper.
Oh, it's a pepper. Red pepper, of course. Okay, I saw red. I was like, red tomato. I don't. Red, now it looks like a pepper. Yes, of course. Sorry, Mike.
That's okay. It's my drawing, not your understanding of it.
So I connected them, but it didn't really get me anywhere because they weren't on my shopping list.
No, you've still got 2 carrots. Any other matches that you make, futile up until the point you get 2 carrots, but you may have to make them to drop enough carrots in to make a match.
So So when it says 2 carrots, does that mean I just need to match 2 carrots together, or do I need to do the 3 for a match?
You need to do the 3 to be able to get the 2.
Okay,
if
gotcha.
that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It's so funny because but when I go shopping, my wife gives me a list, and if I add anything, if I come back with something that's on the list, she's like, that wasn't on the list. I'm like, I know, but it looked good. But sometimes it's not good to deviate from the list. So spend your time on the list. Everyone's digging the music, Mike. Oh, it takes you back to Blagger and Super Cycle. That's right, Super Cycle, of course. I don't think I ever played Blagger, but Super Cycle, yes.
Super Cycle's awesome.
Blagger instead of Blagger.
Right, let's see. So I'm looking for carrots. Can I make a carrot connection? I can't make any carrot connections at the moment, though, Mike.
Yeah, you're probably not going to, so you're going to need to drop some other shapes down, so you need to make some unrelated matches.
Right, to
Just
shuffle
drop
around.
down some new shapes onto the board so that you can find some carrots. If you can do so before the other shapes drop down, the immovable shapes.
I don't even see any matches I can make right now.
You got 3 potatoes at the bottom there.
3 what?
3 potatoes at the bottom, and you got 3 aubergines on the left.
Yeah, 3 aubergines on the left.
It's showing you the move if you watch it click in between.
3. So Mike, let's go over what all the vegetables are. I see that. So I got the white one is the mushroom.
Yeah, from top down then, you've got a carrot, you've got a potato, you've got broccoli, a mushroom, which apparently is not, looks like a skull according to some, a red pepper, and an aubergine, which is an eggplant in your part of the world.
Perfect. What do you call it?
Aubergine.
Aubergine. Interesting.
Aubergine.
So wait.
It's a French name.
Oh,
Yes, I thought I'd have to have a French vegetable in for Jeremy there.
excellent. So wait, where'd you
I
say?
should have some petit pois.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Where'd you say I have a match? I'm not seeing it.
It's flicking between. It's on the. If you imagine it's a grid A3, 1 across, 3 down.
I couldn't. I didn't get that, Mike. Sorry. Where's the match?
From the top left, go down 2.
From the top left, go down 1, 2.
The broccoli.
Oh, duh! Of course, I see it now. It's like a crossword
it's showing
puzzle.
you what
Yeah.
matches.
Oh, it shows you. Oh, is that giving me a hint?
Yeah, that's giving you a hint because you're taking too long.
Gotcha.
There you go.
All right, so let's see. Can I make? I'm looking for a carrot. Can I make a carrot connection here? We want to connect the carrots. I can't make a carrot connection yet. I gotta drop this carrot down. Wow, Mike, this game it is not as easy as it looks. Yo, Captain John, thank you so much for stopping by and being the mod with the most. I appreciate it very much. Say hi to Amiga Sons for me, give them my best, and I'll see you next week, hopefully. I'll see you on the Discord. All right. Let me see what time we got here. 4:45, perfect. So I think we're gonna fire up the Amiga version soon. But first, should I do the timer version, just to see the different game modes?
Yeah, you won't last long, so that'll be fine.
Yeah, that's perfect.
it is a couple of minutes of the game.
I really like the shopping. The shopping is a whole nother dimension because it's not like too hard, but it adds a whole nother level of gameplay.
Yeah.
So, and which one? Casual? We did classic first. What is casual?
Casual's the same as classic, is that you don't get the immovable box, so you can basically play almost forever.
Got you. Okay, cool.
Just it's a total casual, relaxing Zen mode kind of game.
So as Hitch is saying, countdown is definitely stressful. All right, let's see. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, so 3. I got 3.
Good
Boom.
luck with that.
Let's see, 3. I'm looking for 3 matches. I'm dead already. Wow, I made one. Oh, but look at it. But I have a question. I see. I know it's gonna go down. But I see 3 carrots and 3 eggplants. Am I supposed to try and get 3 carrots and 3 eggplants?
No, that's just counting up now. It's just showing how many matches you've succeeded.
Oh, okay, got you. So Hitch, how well did you do on countdown? Right.
The screen flashing puts pressure on you.
Oh, yeah, the screen flashing puts a lot of pressure on you. All right, let's see. 3. I need 3 in a row. There we go. I got the boom. The peppers, not the tomatoes. The peppers. All right. Boom. Oh my God, I'm dead already. I almost like when the screen starts flashing, I start to give up. Mike is loving the game. He needs it. Hey, what's up, John?
Mike.
Great to see you, Amiga Live. All right, I'm gonna try again. So how long did you make it on this mic?
If you have a look at my Twitch channel, I think it's about 15 minutes that I'm playing it for.
15 minutes?
Stream, but just,
I can't make it 15 seconds, Mike.
So, yeah, my high score's 260 something thousand, which is quite high.
Wow. Yeah,
but,
I can't.
It's easy for me to say.
Boom. Boom. Wow, this is hard. This is Mike. That's amazing that you played so well. I think I got 4. Did I make 4?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, this is the hard mode. This is for people that really enjoy a challenge.
It is a great challenge, and it's very stressful. Cool, Mike. I'm thinking maybe we should fire up the Amiga version.
Yeah, by all means.
Mike's getting frustrated watching me play. It's Mike. Try playing when you're interviewing 3 people and try and watch the chat too, and the countdown. Mike Richardson, I didn't realize that you streamed as well. I gotta give you a follow.
Oh no, I'm not a streamer. I was just testing out the streaming abilities of my Ultimate 64 now, and yeah.
Cool. Cool. All right, so let's switch back to Amiga mode. Oh, Commodore 64 mode was really fun. I'm kind of digging my 1702 there, and the game looks great, Mike. Congrats, man. It's awesome.
Thank you.
And while drinking moonshine, yeah, this is just water. I will be drinking lots of moonshine in a couple hours though, because we have our Westchester Amiga user group meeting coming up in a couple hours, and after the meeting we hit the pub. We're a drinking club with an Amiga problem. All right, let me flip the switch here. Amiga 4-3, boom. Okay, I'm gonna get my vegetables floppy disk. Now, is this like Black Dawn Rebirth, where it will work in a PAL mode and an NTSC mode?
Should work on anything, yeah. It should work on any Amiga from 512K up, so it should be found on PAL NTSC.
Oh, that's
where
awesome.
You can throw it to.
That is awesome. Hey, Mike, this is a great question. Mike, we are about to play Vegetables Deluxe on the Amiga. This is an early work in progress. I hear my wife. Alexandra, I was playing a game called Vegetables Deluxe. Cool. It's that you have to mix and match vegetables. They had carrots and they had all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, my wife wants to play Vegetables.
But I never played video games.
She's never played video games before, but she said she'll give Vegetables
Awesome.
a try.
This one's a good one to start with.
Yes. So I'm going to switch over to this for a second. Boom, 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 boom. So you guys can see I've got vegetables loaded up on a floppy disk here. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for NTSC mode. Oh, first I got to take out Black Dawn Rebirth.
Yeah, this is a really early kind of alpha version of the game. It should be more or less complete, but yeah, it just needs a little bit of polish applying to it. The difficulty needs sort of turning down, so you can kind of get a look and feel for what it's going to hopefully be like. But if it falls over or crashes or whatever, then please don't worry about it.
Mike has got a great question to you, Mike. He looked to purchase Vegetables Deluxe Amiga version on the website, but it's not available yet. This is a very early sneak peek at the work in progress. So when can Mike get his Amiga Vegetables on, Mike?
We're going to be giving it away with the C64 version. So if you buy the C64 version in a box, you will get the Amiga version as part of your digital download pack. If you want to play the Amiga version, you buy the digital download, you'll get both the C64 and the Amiga version in the same digital download. Or possibly the Amiga version will be a little bit later if I've not finished it in time.
Is there a price for the games yet, Mike?
Jeremy?
Is there a price?
The box version of the game For the C64 is if you want the box version, it's $39 Canadian for the cartridge, and 25 for the floppy, and the digital should be around $7, $8, $9, something like that. It's still Canadian, so if you're paying in euros, it's way less. Or in British pounds, it's way less too. The Canadian dollar is pretty low, so.
I think it was about £4 or £5, and you'll get both
something
of
like
them
that.
the game
Yeah,
for that.
something like that.
It's a good price. It's
Pound and dollar's about the same right now, I think. The US dollar and the pound.
So Jost, when you order the 64 version, you also get the Amiga version.
Yes, whatever. If you buy the box version or the digital version of it, you will get it.
Perfect. And now I imagine, since this is an early work in progress, and you said the game is going to be available soon, it'll be it's not available at the same time as the Commodore 64 version. Is that correct?
It might be.
It might be.
Well, I've got about 3 weeks, so if I can finish it in the next 3 weeks, it will be out then. If not, it'll be ready when it's ready. Certainly, not too late after that.
I know you've been working hard, Mike, because Mike has been sending me new updated versions by the hour. So
only because I keep finding bugs in it.
Nice, Mike. You'll bookmark the website and purchase the poop out of the boxes on the 20th. Nice.
Thanks, Mike.
I just said that because I know my buddy's my kids are watching, but it's not that bad a word. So we got our modes here: casual, classic, shopping, and countdown. I guess I'll start with classic mode. Wow, it looks
exactly
great.
the same as the C64.
It looks great, Mike. So now I use the mouse instead of the joystick. Perfect.
That's right. Yeah. It's mouse only on the Amiga.
That is awesome. The smiley faces with the sunglasses. Which vegetable is that?
That's your potato.
That's a potato, right? Okay, cool. Hitch is giving you. Oh, does the music turn on? Oh yeah, we've got music.
The music's not finished yet, but you'll get about the first sort of 30 seconds of it, and then it'll loop.
Let me turn it up. Sounds great, Mike.
No, thank you.
It is gorgeous music, 10 Minute. I agree. Taters. Oh, I just wiped out that whole row. Awesome. Alright, broccoli, mushrooms. Boom. Okay. Boom. I think with the color scheme here on the Amiga, it's a little bit easier to see the difference between them and to identify the different vegetables.
Yeah, I tried to make them a little bit more clear and use the increased resolution of the Amiga screen, and the screen's bigger as well. It takes up more of the space because it's easy to do that on the Amiga.
I love the screen shake. I just did like a big wipe, and the whole thing shook. It was awesome. Colin Vela liking the looks and the sounds. Poetic Android, that's a cool emoji right there. That's awesome. Really nice music, Mike. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where do I have a match here? Broccoli. Oh, I got doubled. I got a horizontal and a vertical. You know, I haven't mastered the L shape yet. I'm always looking horizontal or vertical. I haven't mastered the L shape yet.
I'll see if I can find one for you. I can't find one for you.
Mike has got a great question for Double-Sided Games team. It's probably for you, Jeremy. Mike is asking, he sees that they've incorporated Facebook Messenger in the site for chat support. Are there any plans to decouple Facebook and use another local service? Reason is I don't have social media accounts personally. I'm just wondering.
There's a contact button on the top of the website where you can just send an email.
Ah, cool.
So, and I usually answer them within the hour if I'm not sleeping.
Yeah, if you're not sleeping.
And he never seems to be asleep.
Well, usually when I get up, with the time difference, since I'm in Canada, I get lots of emails in the morning, so...
Yeah, me too. Yeah, but my European friends, I get.
Yes.
I wake up, I turn my phone on, and I got a lot of messages from friends and family in Europe. All right, let's see if I can get another match here. More broccoli. Boom. Carrots. Mike, the game is super addictive, I have to say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Eggplant. Boom. Does it help you to clear ones on the bottom? Because I noticed they drop down when you clear ones on the bottom. Is there an advantage to clearing ones on the bottom versus ones at the top?
Not really. It depends which kind of game mode you're playing in. I tend to go from the bottom, but I'm always thinking tactically about trying to drop the immovable blocks together, if you possibly can, which is not always possible. But you can also, if you start dropping from the bottom, you can start lining yourself up with 5s and L shapes and T's, and because they destroy full lines and columns, you then keep your playfield a bit more clear.
Yeah, that's when you really start racking up the high scores, when you get to master the L shape, I think. 'Cause that just opens up a whole new world for you. I love how
Also, once it starts cascading as well, that's when you start getting bigger and bigger scores.
I love how how the carrot blinks his eyes, or her eyes.
That's your hint. Instead of swapping the shapes around in this one, if you press the hint button or press the right mouse button, you'll get a hint and it'll blink with a possible move.
Oh. Okay, so I see the carrot winking at me, but I don't see where to move the carrot. If I move it down, but that's only 2 in a row.
No, the one that's blinking, move it to the right.
Oh, duh. Sometimes it's so obvious, it's like right in front of me. Yeah, 10 Minutes says that Retro Red Rum is very responsive from double-sided games.
I do my best.
He also says that dropping from the bottom helps maybe line up more at the top. That makes sense, 10 Minutes. If you're like a good chess player and you can think moves ahead, that would make sense.
Yeah, that's right. The high scores are in getting multiple cascades, so that it'll make a match and it'll drop down and make a second match and a third match and a fourth match. That's when you start to really rack up the scores.
Yeah, Mike Fedora says by clearing the bottom more, you move more bricks down, and usually gets a higher chance of matching vegetables when they move down automatically. So I guess
right, yeah.
It could be good to scan like from the bottom, scan from the bottom up, find your matches at the bottom. Let's see. So I guess right click or hit hint, right? If I hit hint, I see the eggplant.
Right, yeah.
Eggplant is winking at me. He wants me to go to the right. Now, does the hint cost you anything?
No. It's on the C64 version. It does it after a period of time. In this one, it does after a period of time. I've also put a button in so that you can choose whether or not you want to have it or not.
Now, for example, here, if this block wasn't here, I would have moved the pepper down one. And let's just say I was able to move the pepper down one. Would I be able to make an L shape there, even though there's only one, or do I need 3 in a row and 3 in a row on each axis?
Yeah, you 3 in a row, 3 in a row.
Boom, got it. Boom, got it. I'm digging the music, Mike. It's very happy music. I like it. Very appropriate for the game.
Yeah, I went for the kind of Lemmings feel, as you can probably tell.
Yo, Planet Domination, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much. If you're just joining the stream, we are playing. Is this Vegetables Deluxe or just Vegetables, Mike?
It's called Vegetables. It is Vegetables Deluxe. The first Vegetables on the C64 was a 16K game that I did for the RGCD competition. I expanded it into the Deluxe version, and the Amiga port is exactly the same game with all the same features as Vegetables Deluxe.
Excellent. So we are playing Vegetables Deluxe on the Amiga, which is a work in progress right now. It's going to come bundled with the Commodore 64 version of Vegetables Deluxe, which we just played. And earlier in the stream, we played Black Dawn Rebirth. These are all new games from an amazing company called Double Sided Games, making new games for retro computers, including the Commodore 64, Amiga, and many others, the ones that don't get the love. Yo, Mean Machine Dean, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate that very, very much. We are playing Vegetables Deluxe. It's a work in progress Amiga game from Double Sided Games. It's also available on the Commodore 64. They actually come bundled together if you buy the Commodore 64 version. The Commodore 64 version will be coming out around September 30th. It'll be available from Double Sided Games. If you do !double in the chat, you'll get a link to their website. And you can also, in about a month or so, you can pre-order Black Dawn Rebirth, which was the gorgeous dungeon crawler that is coming out for the Amiga from Double Sided Games, hopefully by Christmas time. thank you very much for the raid. If you guys have never seen a stream from me before, I'm Bill. I stream Amiga stuff, usually from real Amigas. I play games. I do interviews with other people in the Amiga community, like I'm doing today. I also run the Westchester Amiga user group. We meet on the first Thursday of every month in White Plains, New York. We have a meeting tonight, which I have to run to in a couple of hours. And I also have a YouTube channel with my buddy Anthony called The Guru Meditation. So welcome everyone. Thank you, and thank you very much for the raid. Yeah, and the Vic 20, exactly, Brother Bill. They got a lot of good ones. I need a hint. Let's see, boom. Okay, this guy. So when it gives you the hint, it's telling you the one that you need to move, the piece that you need to move.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
If it gives you a hint between you and me, you either need to swap it with the one to the right or swap it with the one beneath.
To the right. Okay, so I just did the hint, and I'm gonna swap it to the one right. Awesome. Sweet. I think I'm stuck here. It's giving me a hint to use the carrot, but the carrot, moving the carrot, there's no connections here with the carrot.
Swap it to the right.
Oh, because I moved it out of the way. Is that how it works, Mike?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the whole
If
time
it's blinking,
no wonder.
swapping it to the right will fix it.
No wonder. So so what you did was you made room. Okay, I got it. I thought you had to actually move it into place. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna get 4 in a row right here. Boom! I cleared the whole row. That was awesome. What's up, Santi Doc G? I'm hinting all the way, man. I'm hitting like a crazy man.
I gotta start taking score off every time you press that button.
You made the hint button too easy there.
Yeah.
Right? You know what it is? I just like to watch him wink at me. It's kind of cool. This is awesome. That's a really nice touch. Mike, this Amiga version is much more advanced than I was anticipating.
Yeah, I think I've got all the features in now. It should be functionally identical to the C64 version now. Just need to finish the music. I need to make sure it's got no bugs in it, balance the difficulty, apply maybe a little bit more polish to it, and then hopefully it'll be ready.
Mr. Cole, thanks for watching my back. My call's at 5:30, so I am gonna have to wrap the stream up soon. I need to prepare mentally for my conference call. All right, boom, 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 boom. So this potato. So for example, the potato is shifting his sunglasses at me. He wants me to move it to. Oh, he wants to move it to the right, so I get the carrots.
Like, if I basically is a move right.
Oh, okay, so if I move it down, it pushes the pepper up. I got it. Okay, cool. Sweet. It's a very addicting game, Mike. Mr. Cole, thank you for being on point with me. For me. Mr. Cole is ready to be my agent. 4 in a row, baby. Four taters in a row. This is awesome, Mike. Do you guys have anyone in the chat have any questions for the team at Double Sided Games? So I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up soon. Sweet. Well, this is awesome, Mike. The hints are too tempting. Oh, that's a great question, Mike. Yeah. All right, bye, babe. I'll see you tonight. Love you. My wife is running out to a class. Mike is asking, what are the contents of the big boxes? Manual, stickers, anything, or is it just the floppy disks?
It will be manual, well, floppy or cartridge, depending on the version you got. And for the rest, it will be a surprise for now. But I'm looking to put something else in the box. Yes.
So it's more than just the media. You get something special.
You get a really rotten, mouldy carrot that's been traveling across the Atlantic.
We said we wouldn't tell it.
You guys have to bundle like a Whole Foods membership card with the vegetables on.
Depending on the supply, you might have a potato.
Awesome. Sweet. Well, this has been awesome. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wrap the stream up really soon, guys, because I do have to jump on that call. Oh, that's very cool. Bro Bryce Health has got a good question. Are you guys interested in allowing users to make their own characters, like a construction set or maybe DLC packs?
That's a really good idea. That will it will be possible to hack the IFF file that it's pulling all its characters from. So yeah, it's possible. It's not something I'm planning to do in the original version, but it's potentially a future thing, isn't it?
Sweet. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I guess I should try. You know, let me quit, and I'm gonna try the time version really quick. I'm gonna watch me die really fast here.
Yeah, I've not quite got the timer right on this one. I think you get a little bit too long on the timer on this one.
Oh no, it's not too long, Mike. Definitely not. Alright. What can I scan it fast? Oh no, 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 no. Time's up. I made it 2. It's brutal. It's vicious. The game is hard, Mike. I'm not good at this game. Oh no, I'm trying to do the pepper. There we go.
You're killing it now.
Well, when I'm under pressure, I can. See, I want to do this, but where's the 3? Oh, wait. Oh, I saw it. I had the eggplants and I ran out of time. Yeah, exactly. 10 minutes. It's definitely not too long. One more countdown. One more round of countdown. All right, boom, boom. I'm not really good at like finding the matches. I just get lucky. I'm just start scanning, and if I see one, I just jump on it. I don't have any strategies right now, Mike. I guess the first thing I do is like look for a pair. Oh no, I had that one. At the buzzer, I lost. At the buzzer, I lost. Yeah, so if you look for pairs, that makes it easy. And for some reason, it is easier for me to see the potatoes. Start looking for pairs. Come on, pairs. Boom. Oh no. 2 together. Boom. Lost it. Lost it.
I thought you just got to pick it up then as well.
Oh, Mike's got a good. You should make the game harder. Like every match would give plus 3 seconds instead of filling the bar up. I don't think harder is the key. I think you should.
Oh, the bar lasts about 3 seconds anyway.
It's in loud. It's pretty hypnotic. Sweet. All right, guys. Well, unfortunately, I do have that phone call in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up. But it's been awesome having you all on today. Double-sided games, you guys are doing amazing things for the Amiga and retro community. I appreciate you guys very much coming on. Sean, thank you so much, and congrats on your dungeon crawler. The game is epic. I can't wait
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's really, really well done. I can't wait to sink my teeth into it more. Mike, good job.
Give you some proper maps next time.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun looking around though. But thank you for the assistance. And I think a map would be helpful for the game. I think it would be helpful. Mike, thank you for Vegetables Deluxe. It is a really cool game that I'm also not very good at this game, but I will get there. Once I now I got a strategy. Just look for pairs and then see if there's a third. That's gonna be my strategy.
You'll soon get your eyes accustomed to it.
Jeremy, thanks again for coming on as always, my man. You always have some cool new stuff coming out. It's amazing how many games you guys have made. So how many games have you guys made so far, Jeremy?
Well, 4, but we have many more planned. So there are 2 more C64 games, 2 more Amiga games, and I'm working on an Amstrad game. So, which is really it's really the start of the project, so I can't really talk about it, but you know. And I've got a new Amiga game to announce in next few weeks, so.
Oh wow! So you already announced another dungeon crawler for the Amiga. It's been in development for a while.
Yeah, Shadows of Sargoth is also in development with Colin. That I don't know if he's still here in the chat. Yes, he's here. So Colin is working on that. Should be more 2020 for this one. But I've got another Amiga game coming up. They will announce like in the next 2-3 weeks, I think.
Oh, exciting times! I don't even know about that one myself. I can't wait to hear it.
No,
That's awesome.
you didn't.
Good. Don't tell me so it doesn't slip. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bro Bryce. Thanks for hanging out. Mr. Cole, thanks for hanging out. guys from Double Sided Games, you rock.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for thank you for keeping the Amiga and the retro computers alive in 2019. Anyone who's making new games for these systems in 2019 is a hero in my book. I really appreciate the time and appreciate you bearing with me. It was my first time playing either one of these games. I've been backed up like crazy this week with work, so I didn't have time to pre-play them. So I'm glad they all worked. And I'm glad I had a little some hints. I had hints from humans and hints from the right mouse button, so they helped me get through. So thanks so much for coming on, guys. I appreciate it very much. Guys, do !double in the chat. I'll do it right now. That's where you can find double-sided games. There are awesome Commodore 64 games that are available now, and you also have some. Do you have VIC-20 games as well? Correct.
We have two VIC-20 games.
Two VIC-20 games, yeah.
Awesome RPG, which is immense, and it's just incredible what he did with the VIC-20. I mean, in terms of graphics and the size of the game, it's the biggest game ever made for the VIC-20. So.
Oh wow, that is.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'll have to check that one out one day as well. Jeremy, thank you for coming on. Sean and Mike,
no problem.
It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure having you all. I appreciate. Thank you guys so much for coming on the stream. It's been awesome, and congratulations on the games, guys. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Take care, guys. I can't wait.
Goodbye.
Can't wait to get the game. See you. Bye bye.
See you.
All right, guys. So let's see. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. It's been a pleasure having everyone today. Today's stream was like a little bit rushed, and I was like a little bit frazzled because I had like all the stuff going on at work. But I appreciate everyone hanging in there. Those games are super cool, man. Like double-sided games, man. These guys rock. Brother Bill, you're welcome, my man. It's a pleasure to have you. Oh, Mike. Oh, sorry, Mike. I missed that question. Do all the games have Amiga versions? Well, I can tell you, I don't think so, Mike, because I know like I know La Everyday Morts is Commodore 64 only, it's no Amiga version. So no, I don't think they're all gonna have Amiga versions, but maybe one of the guys from Double Sided can answer that question in the chat. Let me see. Actually, they're still there. I can bring them on. Hold on a second. Jeremy, can you hear me? There's one question in the chat. I brought you guys back on. Do all the games have Amiga versions?
No. There won't be that many cross-platform games. I don't think so. So.
No problem. All right. Well, thank you for the answer, Jeremy.
Sorry, the kids are coming in, so I'm like.
Okay, no problem. It's a good time for us all to go. Thank you. Thanks again, guys, for coming on. Much appreciated.
No
Take care, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright guys, so I'm going to see who's streaming now. My next stream is probably going to be next Wednesday or Thursday. If you want to know when I stream, please follow me on social media. I am at The Guru Meditate on Twitter, facebook.com/TheGuruMeditation, or you can also join my Discord channel by doing !Discord. I announce all my streams about 24 hours, at least 24 hours in advance. And but my schedule's always changing, man. Like I'm a moving target because I'm a freelancer, and I never know like when I have a job. When I have a job, I have to take it. So I'm a bit of a moving target. Let's see if any of my friends are streaming right now. You know what? We'll raid Shallon again. Shallon is an amazing dude. He is making a Commodore 64 game. He's doing live coding, and we'll give Shallon a raid. Yo, Kalor, 3 months already. Wow, Kalor, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that very much, Kalor. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we are gonna take it to the hot tub. I hope to see you next week on either Wednesday or Thursday. Thank you to everyone for all the subscriptions, and thanks for all the follows. I appreciate it very much. If you're in the New York City area, we got a Westchester Amiga user group meeting coming up in less than 2 hours. Wow. We meet at 100 Main Street, the Gallery Mall in White Plains, New York. Hit me up with a whisper if you're interested in coming. I know a few of you in the chat are coming. That's about it, guys. We're taking it to the hot tub, and we'll raid Shallon. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you all next week. Amiga forever. Lord Mulhud, thank you for the follow. coming in the 11th hour. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it very much. Thank you very much, Lord. Andy, thanks for hanging out. Razor, thank you. DJ Billy Ness, thank you. Calor Galore, you know it, Sinlao. Pred Seda, thank you for hanging out as always. Yo, Fred with the follow. All the last minute follows. I love it. Thank you for the follow, Fred. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys will be able to tune in next week when I stream. All right, everyone. We are going to take it to the hot tub. Thank you for watching, and Amiga forever. Thanks to Double Sided Games for coming on the stream today. Appreciate it. Peace out.